Welcome once again to Astrology for your birth charts, tarot and patro readings. Join me on this journey. This is the first of 3 informational slides on the fire signs and the alignment of Vedic astrology and the tarot. So you can look at it at your leisure or pull up one of my previous videos on the transit series for a more detailed explanation. Should you have any queries or questions, just visit me at zedamastrology.com or you can drop me a line at zeta55@outlook.com. These are the trines in its zodiac layout to show you what signs are fire, earth, air and water, and it gives you an explanation in previous videos as to why I do the trines rather than the single zodiac sign horoscope, so that you can always drop me a message or a request at zeta55@outlook.com. This final informational slide tells you about its synergy between Vedic astrology and tarot based on my research at Zedam Astrology. And I ask that you look at it, you understand it, you digest it. If you don't understand, as I said, look at my previous videos or drop me a line at zedamastrology.com or zeta55@outlook.com. Okay, fire signs, this reading is for you, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. If you look at the trine, again, you will see that they all depend on one another. One triggers the other, so that your commonalities are what we are dealing with here. And this is your 5-card reading for the period May 1st to 14th, 2022. So, the topic that we have here, your situation, the questions that may come up this period for you depends on the Queen of Fire, and this Queen of Fire is the feminine version of the King of Pentacles, the strong, capable, powerful person, independent, assertive, proud, free. So are you this person, or is this someone who is coming into your life, or who is in your life, or who has been in your life? Is it that you are going to retreat in the past to look at the Queen of Wands, to be determined and become independent, to fight for what is right? Is that you in the past? Is that somebody in the past for you? Is it you now? Are you open and sincere? Do you feel passionate about something? Have you set goals for yourself? Are you enthusiastic about something? Are you standing tall and proud? Or are you going to look into the future and be optimistic about the situation? Don't let life get you down. Look on the bright side. Be encouraging to those around you. Get involved. Help where you can. So this is the situation for you, Aries, Sagittarius and Leo. This is the situation for your trine for this period, in that the Queen of Fire is there telling you to look for somebody who is confident, warm, intelligent and graceful, or you be that person, or that person may be coming towards you in the future. And we will see, that this card is telling you to stretch your wings and fly. Don't underestimate yourself. Assert your independence and creativity. So what it is you have to be powerful about, what it is you have to be ambitious about. Cheer up. Are you cheering up yourself? Is somebody cheering you up? This is the situation with you, and let us see what is the influence. The influence for you in this period comes from the Empress, and the influence on the Queen of Fire talks about the heart of the situation, your desires, your challenges, your hopes and fears. And how does the Empress align with the Queen of Fire? And the Empress is saying Archangel Gabriel is there with you. Archangel is going to influence you, or influencing you to have lavish abundance, to give birth to your dreams, to nurture yourself and others. And what did the Queen of Fire just tell us? To get involved, to help where you can, to be that person who is not only thinking about yourself. You are confident, you are warm, you are intelligent, but don't let that be your ego. Let it be your compassion, let it be your tenderness, let it be your nurturing. And the influence here could also be from somebody who is pregnant, because the Empress is all about fertility, which is pregnancy. So that you know that, is it that you are pregnant, or is someone in your family going to be pregnant, or is a pregnancy from the past going to haunt you? What is this influence? What is the heart of the situation? So these are the areas where you have to look at in terms of the Empress, in terms of the influence on the Queen of Fire. So some deity, some spiritual influence may be coming to you to make you that confident, warm, intelligent, graceful person where you can stretch your wings, you know. So that the Empress Tarot is the major arcana card of femininity and motherhood. It is also, as I said, one of the strongest pregnancy cards in the tarot deck, you know. If you are a mother, you will really come into your own and find fulfillment, because this is the influence that will give the Queen of Fire fulfillment. If you are a father, the Empress encourages you to build on your communication with your children and show them your nurturing side. You know, don't just be that assertive macho male person in your children's life. Be that side where they can sit with you and talk and communicate, and you can nurture their development. You can mold them into who they're really supposed to be, you know. But even if you are not a parent, when the Empress appears, the message is the same. You know, you should embrace your softer side, allow yourself to explore the emotions you are feeling, listen to your intuition. People will be drawn to you, you know, especially those in need of empathy, compassion, and the nurturing you are able to provide. So that this is the influence that it's telling you. Influence your softer side. The Queen of Fire is there, confident, assertive, leadership qualities, maybe not egoistic, but have that kind of assertiveness that may bounce off wrong on others. So that the influence that you should have, the Empress is trying to give you that softer side, you know, that nurturing side. The Empress is a signal to be kind to yourself and to take care of yourself. So this is the influence of the Empress on the Queen of Fire. And what is the character? The character, where is you and your attitude, comes from the Three of Wands. You have the momentum, the confidence, the foresight, you know, to expand, to grow, to look ahead. So that this is also about the future. And the Three of Wands, which is the Three of Fire in this deck, tells us again about abundance. You know, things look very good. Have patience at this time. Make long-term plans. So the character here is steadfast, is reliable. It's giving you stability. You know, you need to make long-term plans. Don't only look for the quick fixes or the quick results. Make long-term plans, have patience, resilience, so that your influence on yourself, which might be the Queen of Fire, or on others, will bring you success. So this is the foresight that you need to use to look to the future, you know. And the Three of Wands here is, you know, that the meaning of the Three of Wands sometimes hints that you are planning or going to plan for the future with a little more conviction than what you have in the present, you know. This could mean that everything around your plans is going smoothly, as you have taken the time to plan your future, and you are taking the time to turn those plans into action. You know, your strategies will support the foundation that you want to build in this period, so that you are not building on a foundation of sand, you are building on a foundation of cement. You know, it hints that you are perhaps creating a stable foundation for yourself. The the symbolism within the Three of Wands is that opportunities that can take place to widen your horizons, so that this is the symbolism of the Three of Wands, in that you are building strongly, and as you take steps towards achieving what you set out to do, you are also aware of or becoming more aware of the opportunities that are coming your way. And this could take you out of your comfort zone at times, so you have to be cautious of that too, that you have to think outside the box, and it may not be your comfort zone, because the box is your comfort zone. So that you have to think outside your comfort box, and you may have to move outside of your comfort zone. This pushes you to sometimes embrace change, and it gives you the start of thinking long term. And here we have what is the timing here, and what you have to leave in the past, what you have to achieve in the future, what you have to let go of in the past and in the future. And we have this star here, and the star tells us happy times, optimistic long-term plans, on the right path. So again, it's talking about long-term plans. The Tree of Fire, the Empress is influencing the Queen of Fire. So you have that strong foundation, you have that strong background, the confidence, the warmth, the intelligence is coming through. The Empress is telling you, look at the softer side. Yes, you might want to have plans and the long-term plans to move forward. The Three of Fire is telling you, look at the long-term plans, resilience, patience, abundance will come. And now the star is telling you again about long-term plans, but these long-term plans might be a little sooner that you have to think about it, because the star is aligned to the zodiac sign Aquarius, and the star is also partnered in Aquarius with the King of Swords. And as we know, swords in the tarot or even the normal playing card decks is weeks, so that is the time in weeks. Now it could be 1 week or it could be 45 weeks. We don't know, because this is just the potential, but it could be weeks, and sometimes, but with tarot, it's usually 4 to 5 weeks, maybe 6 for the most, not going beyond 7 weeks. So that this is the timing that, to receive the star in your reading means that also you have gone through a terrible life challenge or a terrible period in your life, and you have managed to go through that period without losing your hope, your faith, and your spiritual beliefs. While you have suffered, you perhaps were not aware of your own strength, that you were strong and you were resilient to get through that terrible period, but you are now also probably recognizing that the loss helped you discover your own inner power. It is only now that you can appreciate all that you have or all that you've been given. So this is what the star is all about. Archangel is there for you, also the Archangel on the Empress, so that you have two external influences here, two deities coming in here with the Empress and the star. So these are beyond your not expectations, but these are beyond your control. So that it's all about long-term plans, it's all about resilience, it's all about patience. And the outcome for you, Fire Trine, for the period May 1st to the 14th is Queen of Air. It's all again Queen, a matured person, objective decision making, clearing away all that clutter that no longer serves you. And you can see the humor in a situation. You can laugh about the terrible time that you had just gone through, and you can be independent, you can be experienced, you can be understanding, constructive, alert. You are the problem solver. You can now become an advisor because of the logical, realistic objectivity that you have patterned yourself through the long-term plans of the Empress, the Three of Fire, and the Star, so that you know this outcome for you is going full circle, as it were, because the Queen of Fire ends with her confidence and intelligence into the Queen of Swords with her independence and experience. And you know this is where the Queen of Swords, where you took the softer side from the Empress, where the Queen of Swords took the Empress, the influence, where consideration was given to your softer side when making decisions. You were fair in the situations to yourself and to others. You were upfront in your dealing with others, although you stood up for yourself and for what you believed in. You spoke up, and as we say, and the current narrative that is going around is that you are speaking truth to power, and because you are speaking that truth to power, you are going to become that experienced, realistic person who has abundance in his or her life. You got your facts straight, you kept your head, and you found a solution. You listened to both sides of the argument, and you didn't let your emotions get in the way. You were realistic in your expectations, and you found the funny side in some of the situations, which could have helped you through and given constructive criticism to you and to others. This card also means that you will become independent with your judgments. You have researched and looked at alternative viewpoints. You thought carefully on your decision. You use compassion and empathy in cases that can distract you or could have distracted you from your task. So that strong objective, you did not get your emotions involved, and you took the decision that brought you to this point, this outcome. The Queen of Swords can also be about the way that we speak with others. This queen has the ability to tell people the way it is, so that you took a strong stand and you are ending on a strong point. So don't be afraid of being assertive. Don't be afraid of being confident. Don't be afraid of speaking truth to power. It might have brought you a terrible time, but it's ending. It's ending, and you are going to reap the rewards, because you needed to be clear with everything that is being said, even though it may have hurt yourself and others, but it all ends well for you and others in terms of where you at, where you want to be, and where you should be. So Fire Trine, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, this is your reading. It's all about long-term plans. It's all about standing up for yourself, standing up for others, and using the softer side of your communication, of your alter ego, of your decision making to gain that abundance. Bhagwan's blessings have brought me once again to the end of another video. I thank you for joining me. I thank you for allowing me to give to you messages that have been emanating from my research and from divine intervention in my life. I thank you for sticking with me to the end, for listening, and I hope something new and exciting enters your thoughts and enables your dreams. Be safe, happy, and healthy until we meet again. Bye.